God raised her from the dead. They rushed her to the Baptist hospital in Springfield, Missouri. Dr. Song, a neurosurgeon, after doing hours and hours of surgery, came to the family and said, your wife probably won't make it through the night. But if she would, she will never have any mind whatsoever. I have been into the brain, and I have picked skull, the fragments of the skull out of the brain, and her mind will be completely gone. That family knew a God that is able to do exceeding and abundantly above all that we can even ask or think. Impossible with man. Our reason, it will not make sense whatsoever. But in a few days, she woke up out of the coma and saw her daughter and called her by her name. And everybody in the room knew that her mind was fine, if she could remember the name of her daughter and her nickname as Dean. And she said, well, hi, Dean. And God raised her from the dead. Her mind was not affected.
Amen. Praise God.
But I'm going to go a little further with this. That's out of reason. That's the God that you serve right here today. That's not a God in the Old Testament somewhere that you can't relate to. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's right here in this place. He's among us, and God that is able to heal and to save and to deliver. There's nothing. I don't care how the religious world today looks at it. He's still Almighty God. They can't explain Him away. They can't put Him away. They can't kill Him. They can't destroy Him. We're still a church that believes in the miracles and the power of Almighty God. And I'm going to shout His praises. I'm going to declare Him to be the Almighty. I'm not coming to the house of God and dedicating for Jesus. I'm not walking in here and having some little old prayer service. I want God to know there's a church that is alive and well. He's here. He's here. Listen to me carefully. Go to the next slide, please. There she is. That's her. See the eye? All of that was driven back, the blow, that part of the skull. The doctor came in prior to the doctor's arrival after several days. Brother Simpson was sitting in the room. He saw the disfigurement and saw the damage that was done. And he was just thanking God that God had raised his wife back from the dead and had been giving her life again. And while he was there praying, Todd, he looked out and he saw in the room the finger of a man's hand. And when all he saw was the finger, you know what he did? He watched as God, from her nose and around, that finger began to move across her face. And he said, I could see the rippling underneath the flesh. About the time that the hand lifted, the doctor walked in, Dr. Song, the neurosurgeon. He went over to where she was lying in the bed, and he tapped all across that ridge. He turned to, he said, Mr. Simpson, I can't explain it. If I could paraphrase, it doesn't make sense, because I took that bone out. I, piece by piece, removed that eyebrow bone. But a power higher than I has put it back again. I'm not talking about a fictitious God somewhere. I'm talking about a God that is able to do. And that woman lived to be 86 or 7 years old. Lived by herself. Her mind was good up until the day that she passed.
Praise God.
I'm talking about a God today, friend, that may not make sense to you and I. A God that today that people look at and wonder what is going on here. A God that can do anything. Well, let me explain to you really what happened there. I'll tell you exactly what happened. My God did it all. He was on the throne and did all that you and I do not even understand. It may not make sense today. Go ahead and try to explain the virgin birth if you can. Let medical science try to tell you how that is going to happen. They'll say it's impossible, but God did it.
Is there anybody who feels like standing up right now and praising the Lord?
Because it may not make sense to you or to the world, but there is a mighty God that's here today in the house of the Lord that can do anything, anytime, anywhere. I'm closing today. Just need it for just a little bit as they come. When we find it unable to explain,